Hey guys, it's Tanya from 4 Girls Jewelry here. I'm working today on this leaf design bracelet and it's still not finished yet. I decided that I can film and show how I create the frame and how I put those beads. I like how they sit, so it's sort of flat on one side and all of them stick up a little bit slightly, you can tell. So we will use 18 gauge for a frame to create the leaves and 24 gauge for wrapping the beads around. You can use thicker wire, 22 for wrapping, or 26, but I think mine is the best choice, will be 24. It's pretty thick enough, and we will go around a couple times. It looks like a little messy, but when it's going liver sulfur, it really will be beautiful, I think. So let's start create the frame. We will need I will use today ring mandrel because I will use size 7 on the mandrel. That's the leaf sizes here, but you can use marker if you don't have your ring mandrel. Anything that the size approximately which you really want it, you can use. So let's leave a little piece. That's how much I leave for making later this connector. So let's do this. Not a lot, a little. And then I use size 7, so I will go wrap around, and when they meet I will just wrap it twice. That's it. So that's what we have for the frame. I will cut. Try to cut your wire so it will be ended on the side of your design of your circle, because you don't want to scratch any surfaces, and push it very nicely. You can file it also. That's will be. Don't worry about if it's not really perfect shape, because we will destroy it anyway. So we will make like something like this. Doesn't have, if each leaf could be a little different, and that's bring the beauty to the piece. So what I do is I approximately finding my halfway, and I make bend like this, and then I do a couple of like little, so they're not, do you see the little bends? So like little bends. Look like a mess. And now what we do, we wanted to hammer it. Just play with your shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. Each leaf could be a little different. And I will hammer. You can tell now it's hammered. When I for this part that we want to bend, we want to use our bail maker plier to make sort of like a bail, but it will be connected to use it for attaching the other one. Also, I like it to really hammer it before I do that, so it's all hammered. And you can cut a little piece, file, so it will not be scratchable to any. Yeah, like I like to file a lot, so yeah, file that, and then you can use bail maker plier and make the beautiful just something like that. Make sure, yeah. I also hammer that because my station is on the other side. So I also hammer this part, this little thing from both sides, a little bit, few taps. That will be very nice, stable, and will not lose their form after people use them, you know, wear them, right? So that's the petal, one of the leaves, and you make bunch of them and create a bracelet from them, or you can do necklace, whatever you want to do. So what we do next, I just started to attach one bead. Maybe we can do actually on that new that we've made. Let me take 24 gauge wire quickly. We'll take 24. Stay with me. I will just bring that little, okay, I'm back. It's too long, so I will cut a little less so I will not struggle in front of camera. And I attach 24. I like to start it and then this other end I go with the pliers. I feel like it's giving me more closer, tighter wrap. Okay, done. And now what I want to do is I will use one bead and I go completely across, so we leave a little space here and we go on the other side. And depends how you want to do it, you can wrap it. I like to wrap this way, so we have this wrapped here, and here is the other wraps goes inside, attaching the bead. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. 5. When I did 5, I just go around side here around the bead, come back, same here, and here we have our first bead. I will hug it with the wire like this, and then you do put wire inside and make it sort of like herringbone stitch. So you're hugging your bead right now. See, you just make it like a herringbone stitch up to the top again and go around here. 1. So you have only one, basically one full wrap. See? Yeah. Then I do the second one. Only on one side, and now I will put another bead. You can color, you can pick up the colors, the same color. I did a little bit lighter on one side, on one leaf, and then dark and lighter. These beads are not perfectly drilled, but it makes nice in this design. So we put another bead and we attaching again to the frame. 1. Just make sure you leave this part because that's where you will attach another leaf, but you still can use a little space there. My wire is getting crazy. So you can attach more. I just showing you approximately how you can do that, but you can make more wraps, less wraps, up to you. 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. So now we will do almost the same thing with the second bead. I will go inside, oppa, and come back to the other. So just wrapping first around the base wire, then we're going around the bead. You will still have a room here. So we have 1, like almost like a herringbone stitch, and I go on the other side, and so we have now it's 2. I hope you guys can understand and see. It's easy when you started to do. Okay, so see, that's like herringbone stitch. You have twice around. 2. So now we go back on one side. You can lay your wires behind the first wires, and you go inside in that little loop. So we have 2 beads now, and I would really want to put another small bead. That's why I will look for a tiny bead. Maybe this one will go, this guy, or even this guy can go. You can use regular beads, just make sure they sit nicely. So if there is no room for the bead, you can also push the frame a little bit. It's flexible. And I will attach my third. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do 4, 5. Okay. And again, we're going inside around that wire, and we can do again herringbone stitch inside. There is still a lot of room. You can guys do twice if you wanted to, 3 times, but okay. So there's full 1, right? And I will go back to the same one side, go in. You will always find room, even if it's there or there, there's a room. And looks like a mess, right? So okay, so we done. Now you have to get rid of the wire, so which I do probably like twice around middle part somewhere. I did it once, 2 times. And that wire somewhere here I will cut and push nicely inside in my work. That will take time. I sometimes take big magnifying glass because I don't see anymore. So but what I want to show you, so you have like a messy little wrapping around there. What I do is put on a surface that is hard, and with your pliers you just push it nicely, or you can also use it, the tip of your pliers, and just nicely push it. Don't be afraid, but hold with one hand your leaf, and then with the other just nicely tight. Tag everything how it's supposed to go. Do you see, you know what I mean? Like, look at this. So you just push it, these wires a little bit lower, than the stone is. Push it to the stone, make nicely sit. And I will do this with all of the stones. Do you see the difference? I hope you can see the difference. It's just, don't be afraid. Wire love to be pushed. Just push it nicely, nicely tucked in, you know. That's it. And then you will have beautiful petal. Make sure the wire that you finish here is not scratching anything. I use magnifying glass to see where the wire is and push it nicely. and that's the leaf. So I will not attach it here because it's enough for me. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm planning to just put the clasp here, and already started to make a little extension thing where you clasp it. Guys, I hope it's understandable and useful. So it's a simple, I don't know, it's just something that I was playing last night and I thought to film it quickly, something what I do. I'm planning to do the whole series of that, like I will do bracelets and earrings, same, you know. Now it's very popular mismatching, so you can make one earring lighter, the other darker, or one sitting up with a jump ring and the other could be leaf and then jump ring underneath, you know. Imagination is a key here. I hope you guys enjoy seeing what I did, and I will see you next Tuesday with more exciting projects. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.